So, hi everyone, how are you today? I wanted to do this video specifically for the men, the dads, the uncles, the grandsons in the household. You know, we are now living in COVID-19 period and everything is not opened up as yet. And I know that we are so used to taking our mothers out for Mother's Day, whether it be your wife, your grandma, your significant auntie or mother, whomever that person is. And I know that this may not be possible. So I just wanted to give you a couple pointers. So let's go. So, okay, so you tried, but there are just no space in the restaurant because you have to be 6 feet, 10 feet apart, whatever it is. So you think you're stuck. But I just want to let you know that you don't have to spend all that money and you don't have to go outside to give your significant mother a very special Mother's Day. Okay, so you start with the cards or we made, or you may be able to buy a card or a bouquet. Okay, so but what about dinner? So why not cook? If you can cook, make her a fabulous dinner. Set the table. Let the kids help you. You hold their hand, of course, if you're going to give them a knife and fork, and let them walk them to the table and let them put it on, and then you finish up. Because we're talking about little kids in some instances, and we want to incorporate the whole entire family. Okay? So you do that, and you cook, and you make her dinner, and just sit down and have a wonderful meal. I am sure that she would just love that, right? Oh yeah, I know. You come back and tell me that she did. Then if that doesn't work for you because you can't cook, then you could always order in something. Who says that you have to cook the meal yourself? I'm just saying there are things you can do. So if you can't cook, you can probably get takeout, or the restaurants will only be too happy to deliver something to your home. If the particular restaurant that you like is open, make sure you call ahead to find out. So don't wait until the day to do it now, to call and find out if that service will be available to you. So, of course, set the table like you at the restaurant. Get your knife and your fork and your champagne or wine glass and your napkin and set the table, okay? And you could even take pictures of you and the kids while you're doing it. You know, make a collage or something so mommy can see all the hard work you put in it, and you'll be handsomely rewarded. That was idea number one. So, okay, you want something a little bit more intimate. So, why not put a table in the backyard after you have put the kids to bed, of course, and spread the table. Get your utensils and your dishes and you put them out, and your glass with your wine or your champagne that you have had for ages, you know, something special, and you spread the table and you do that just the same. You could do it on the patio or out in the backyard. Just make sure that you have something to keep the bugs away, right? So here we go again. You can cook her a fabulous meal and serve that for dinner. If you can't cook, order in something, of course. You don't have to lie now and tell her that you did it. I mean, you know, just if she asks, just tell her the truth. She will appreciate it nevertheless, because guess what? She did not have to cook on that day. Okay? So that's another idea. So you don't have a table to put out in the backyard like that. Let's say, just for talking's sake. But your backyard is big enough where you could probably back up the truck. Now, I saw someone did this and I thought it was so cool. You may not have seen this, so I'm just saying. Back up that truck in that backyard, drop down the tailgate, get a nice tablecloth, spread it over the tailgate, put your utensils and your dishes out there for dinner, your 2 wine glass and 2 chair, and of course make sure you get something to drive the bugs away. And you cook and serve her dinner just the same. Or you go order that dinner and order in the take-in or takeout or the delivery. And I am sure that she'll enjoy dinner under the stars with just you. And guess what? That doesn't have to be daddy for his wife or say a spouse. It could be a grandson that just want to do that for his grandma. I'm sure, especially if granddad is no longer around, I am sure she would just love it if he has been gone a long time. If he just left, maybe that would not be such a good idea, because maybe it would bring back memories and make her sad. But if granddad or daddy left a long time ago and you wanted to treat her, you could do that for your mother too. So I'm just saying, for the significant mothers in your life, find some ways, man, to make Mother's Day as important for her as you would if everywhere was opened up. Okay? That's just simply what I'm saying. Okay, leave her a rose on the bed. Even if it's grandma, you can still give your grandma, your auntie, whoever raised you, whoever you live with in the house that is the significant mother in your life. You know, you just something like that. Write them a note. Tell them how much you care for them. And I am sure even some encouraging words would make them feel so much better and let them feel like they can conquer the world that day. And so much for that. For my Jamaican counterparts who might be live in the country and don't have access to some things, or the money might be acting funny, as we know sometimes. So guess what? You got tie out the goat or the cow in the morning. So what's wrong with that? When you're coming back, if you see some flowers along the way, even if you're going to beg Miss Jane 1 rose or a bunch of our flowers from our garden, but make sure say you get permission. You just cut some and bring your mother, your wife, a bouquet, and I tell you, she would be so happy to know that you thought of her like that and made that special for her that day. She would be feeling so happy. So yes, we love the rings, we love the money. Every girl wants to go shop. But right up there with those expensive things are those little heartfelt thoughts that you can do for your significant mother. If you haven't seen your mama for a long time, go and go look for her. Make sure you wear your mask though. And if you have money, buy something and carry, go give to your mama. Don't forget her. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. And so I hope that if you didn't think that you could do it, yes you can. You don't need money all the time. I said all the time. That means that some of the time you're supposed to spend money. But in this COVID era that we are living in, if you just plain don't have access to, or you can't do it like how you used to do it, yes, you still can do something. So I hope that I have provoked your thoughts today to think of some innovative ways in which you can treat that significant mother in your life. So with all of that said, I'm just gonna sign out, and I hope that you got something to work with today. So walk good, take care, and I'll see you another time.